we'll see how Consent adapts here, because the onus is on them to adapt to how MuttNut plays. And this first game will say a lot about how the set will go, as they always do, of course. But even the littlest adaptations can make a big difference towards the entirety of the set, especially in a best of 5.
Yeah. You know, and that's really the best part about best of 5s. Is that not only do you have more games to play, but you have you have more chances to pull off. Especially even if you're from behind by just a little bit. It doesn't matter. If it was a best of 3, oh, you better be holding on for dear life.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Oi. But okay, stage band's starting off.
The Hodojo and
the big stages.
Yep.
Going to Julesville. Okay. Yeah. Take away the 4-way mix. Go with the single platform. Understand it. Pull rock to start. No, goes right into it. Okay.
All right, guys, here we are, the Rivals 2 Arcadian here at Fusion. Grand Finals. Consent is badass versus MuttNut. Consent coming from the loser side, so they have to win 2 sets in order to take this tournament. While meanwhile, MuttNut coming from the winner side only has to take 1.
That all best of 5 the whole way to go. As we had mentioned before, the entire tournament was best of 5. Super based on part of the tournament runners for sure. For making that decision. Love that to death. Oh.
Make that more. Make that happen more, especially
I'm saying. Good down strong. Yeah, so far what MuttNut is doing is just enough to stay away from what Consent wants to do. It's a lot more defensive than I thought, because I know before I mentioned that like MuttNut would pick a spot and just kind of stay there, but MuttNut's even running to the corner and getting these punishes off.
Especially, I think he's playing more patient, even more because there's a lot more smoke cloud on the stage.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, to your point, when you have that much smoke on the stage, you can afford to play more defensive, you can afford to play back more, because you have a lot more options to move into, especially when your opponent doesn't do the best job of clearing them out.
Oh, and another thing is, as you're in smoke cloud, you take your jump back. As the Forsburn, not as the other
Right.
But, you know.
Yeah, I figure as much. Uh-oh!
Ooh, catches that corner just a little bit off the ledge.
And even with the extra credit, that's exactly what you need from this. Yeah.
That was a tight spot to hit that too. Did you see how like
it was so close? I really thought that MuttNut had caught the ledge there, but maybe there was like a little bit of lag that, you know, they just got caught out in that. The tip! Yeah. MuttNut is running this.
That hurts me.
No, I feel you. MuttNut is running this so far. This defensive game plan is really frustrating for Consent to deal with, for sure.
However, though, is racking up quite a bit of percent. Double back there into the forward air. Great DI from MuttNut.
That might be the stock, yeah.
Oh, that was a good setup from Consent. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, this could change in a heartbeat.
Oh, went for the grab.
Oh, the clone pop was so close to popping there onto the pillar, but didn't quite do it. No. No. Oh, read the tech roll too.
Playing so patiently right now. Gets the grab down throw.
The rock toss.
Oh no! But not able to make it back to the stage. Now the situation is reversed a little bit.
Nice.
Racking up all this percent.
Nice.
Nice. Gotta find an answer. Drop down back here. Going to only do a little bit of percent.
Uh-oh, this is good. This is... Oh!
Alright, don't shoot your setup though, we're far away.
Yep. Oh, the trade! The trade!
It's so unfortunate, and with that, MuttNut takes game number 1.
But there was something there. There was something there to take away from this. When MuttNut
goes... something there.
the F strong from corner, like we saw Consent auto floor hug it and go for the offstage and set up the offstage punish. Now they just didn't get the offstage punish to work, but that's okay because at least you have that in your back pocket for when it does work, because it will. So
for sure.
Close game, last stock on a decently small stage. The philosophy of both players in that first game, you saw the ban phase, how it went. MuttNut banned the smaller stages. No, MuttNut banned the bigger stages, and Consent banned the smallest stage in Hodojo. So anticipate something along those lines, potentially. But at the same time, if I remember right, Consent is also the person that banned the same stage for 2 straight games and then picked the stage anyway. Point in case.
What do you mean case in point? Or I've never heard of it the other way around.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know. All right, game number 2 on Ethereum Forest. Good, strong start here from Consent, but as I say that, MuttNut has been doing a good job playing super grounded, which is causing him to get all these grabs in before those. No,
nice,
don't you?
Nice,
oh
nice,
my
nice.
God, you deserved that, MuttNut.
Nice. And you know what? Like, they had every reason to go for that kind of aerial. They had, okay, yeah. Good back air. That was great. Like, you have every reason to go for that back. You have every reason in your mind to go for that aerial, knowing that you've hit it so many times before, so why not take a chance again? But I think the bait there was to fake going for the aerial above the pillar and hit the pillar instead.
Very smart stuff. Strong is going to do it off the top, actually.
And he keeps, but burns it immediately.
Out some bit of a tech chase here, but again, MuttNut like reversing the situation again, goes for the up throw into the cape loop, but gonna get intercepted by the shield.
Nice, just reset it. Yes, just reset it. Nice. Yep, trying to reset it again. Didn't have the range for the grab.
Okay. Now I will say, Consent has been looking a lot more dominant in this than versus winners finals. I'm seeing a little bit of more adaptation coming into play here.
More in tune this second game. However, I do notice that they're still losing out to these like back to stage aerials where they could granted they're out of 400%. Let me be serious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a favorable triple that. The slide off accident? I don't know if it was purpose.
No, I think it was because he got a little bit more speed.
And you know what? You got the stock off for it, so you take it every day of the week. Oh
my God! And then jumps into the down draw.
Right.
Honestly, man, I've done that too.
Right. I'm surprised that on these F strong charges that maybe Consent should go for down beyond reaction to these F strong charges, but at the same time you have to go on reaction to it, so that's not guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely.
The auto 4 hug there once again. It missed, but it didn't matter.
A little bit of a mishap there, and Consent wins himself a spot on the board. This is a different Consent than what we saw from winners finals.
Yup, because remember that was a 3-0 shellacking in winners finals. We'll take it. Again, mistake on MuttNut's part, sure, but Consent was so ready to intercept the recovery there that it might have forced MuttNut's hand and forced him to panic just a little bit more than they needed to.
Consent's defense was actually pretty good on that game too as well. I guess that, at least from what my 4 eyes saw.
Right.
Okay, but
the chinks in the armor are starting to show a little bit more. Again, the jump backs from ledge, Consent catching it right there. These habits are starting to get exploited bit by bit, and as time goes on, if you do not catch this set and do not get this set dub as quickly as possible, if you're MuttNut, I feel like Consent is starting to catch on to figure out what to do against these options that MuttNut puts out.
Whoa. You're crazy for that. Oh, good tech.
What attack?
He gets rid of the clone,
See what I mean? Yeah. Oh, the smoke, yep. Oh, the smoke was deep.
Oh my God, wait, actually went through there with that, no, don't you dare. Okay.
Beyblade that, Oh, the slide off. Try to tech chase. Yeah, just barely whiff.
Well, I'm like holding my breath over here. Okay, I never want to say anything like right as MuttNut is charging all that.
That's not the stock yet. Still not the
that might be
Oh,
though.
it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was about to say, if Consent had gone for the side B instead of the up B, then like they have a better chance at it. But they had gone for the up B first. They got the walls up, but it just wasn't high enough. That nair is crazy. No. Just doesn't go for the edge guard. I mean, I saw the jugular, but I understand it. Play it safe. Live to fight another day. Again, the reaction to pillar just doesn't happen. No. Let's hope that doesn't come into play against MuttNut in the future. Because right now they're still up a stock healthily at that.
Up till it gets a few conversions off that left platform.
Oh, every
Okay.
hit.
Forward air is all you gotta do is stock there. Jeez, but sitting at 105%, still racking the percent up.
MuttNut is hitting everything, and you could put that on the defensive Consent, who has just fully abandoned the idea of holding back on anything, and is holding W so hard you could hear the switch starting to crack.
I will say, it looks like MuttNut is starting to like understand these high recoveries from Consent. I wonder, like,
oh yeah. And that's an aspect I hadn't considered, is how MuttNut would start to adapt to the recoveries of Consent and so on and so forth. I know they haven't really taken a chance on going back down low ever since they lost that stock the first time, and instead of taking, the fight to another day kind of thing. But there were multiple opportunities where I felt like they could have gone for the reach. They just got the stock off anyway. But I understand it. Just close the stage. Don't risk it. Just keep on playing the game. Great parry.
Wow, that's. Man, is your IQ that high?
Dude, that's
oh my
stock.
god. That was all MuttNut there, and that was wonderfully well played.
You have been
Incredible. 2-1 game count. Consent needs to find themselves. They're a game further than they were in winners finals. But I tell you what, MuttNut is looking inevitable. This tournament is looking inevitable. This set in particular.
Yeah, very. Oh, it is set potential set point here. For MuttNut. Consent cannot find an answer, then this will be game, set, and point, and match. I forgot, I was trying to make a tennis reference, and I'm like, is it game, set, and match, or set, championship point? I don't know what the hell they call it. No,
All good, you got it.
It's actually, you know what's funny about that? I didn't realize that deuce is 40-40, and I'm like, deuce?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Is that French or something? I don't know. Is it French?
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. I don't know for sure.
Okay, so we do go on to Jules Vale here for this game number 4. Hey, Vale,
That's
let's
it?
start it.
Well, no, that's not it. Oh, Jesus. So I don't disagree with any of the stages picked so far in this set, in the case of Consent or MuttNut for that matter. It just comes down to the gameplay and how it goes. And I tell you what, again, MuttNut's gameplay is just looking fundamentally stronger.
MuttNut is just not. He's caught every single option here from Consent, and is giving Consent such a harder time to like anything started. Hey, out of resources again.
Yeah. Everything that MuttNut is getting is because Consent is jumping and not staying grounded at all. They're trying to set up their offense through forward airs, through aerials, through jumping in at all times. You can see it. MuttNut is standing back and waiting for these aerials to come through. Even if it was just a dash attack, right? You could at least auto four. Well, I don't know if you can auto four. I got the dash attack. I apologize. The whole thing is that like these consistent jump-ins to try to set up offense rather than using your character's strength to grab and trying to slowly approach. The whole thing is when in fighting games an opponent runs away, you run in to take the space. It doesn't mean you always have to go for the hit every single time. So like right there,
MuttNut.
right? Like you see MuttNut going back and back and back, and it's because he understands that he has, and again, another time with the Nair back onto stage, where Consent just doesn't do anything to like wait for it or just like turn around shield, grab type deal. Like these are options that do exist, but they're just not cognizant of it at the moment because they're trying so hard to get back into the game. I don't know.
Oh my god, this is looking like the MuttNut show right now.
It really is. I think we might have to crown it the way that this game is going. It would take a whole lot of locking in from Consent for a big mistake from MuttNut.
Starts off with a forward
go
air.
the other way. It starts there.
Yeah, but you have to like stay almost at this percent. And how many down tilts are you doing?
Because they jumped for every single one, or at least they tried to double jump out of the down tilt and got caught by the next one. If they at least 4-hugged one of them, then okay, maybe it would have been a little different, but still.
Bro, sending Consent off the stage.
Oh
And
no!
that's gonna be the
jump getting
MuttNut is your rivals to Arcadian winner here at Fusion. All the way from winner's side.
Great stuff. Great stuff to MuttNut. Great stuff to Consent for making the run all the way to grand finals. Excellent stuff. Claps up for both players in that regard. But again, it came down to the simple fact that Consent continued to jump in at all times.